Let's solve this rational equation. We got 1 over x plus 7 plus 5 over x plus 6 is equal to negative 1 over x squared plus 13x plus 42. Okay, now step 1 of solving rational equations is to factor all our denominators. Now the x plus 7 we can't do anything with, the x plus 6 we can't do anything with, but the x squared plus 13x plus 42, that's the Pst method. So let's take a look at that. So I got x squared plus 13x plus 42. Pst, we take our number at the end, which is 42, and we come up with our 3 columns. The P column, we list all products, give us 42. We got 1 times 42, 2 times 21, 3 times 14, 5, no, 6 times 7. Now the S stands for sum. We add these together. 1 plus 42 is 43. 2 plus 21 is 23. 3 plus 14 is 17. 6 plus 7 is 13. D, difference. We subtract smaller from larger. 42 minus 1 is 41. 21 minus 2 is 19. 14 minus 3 is 11. 7 minus 6 is 1. Number we're looking for is a number in our middle term, which is 13, which is right here, which means we'll use 6 and 7. So we got 6 and we got 7. Now our larger number in the P column that we're using, which is a 7, will always be the same sign as the middle term, which in this problem is a positive. Number I circled in the S column, S for same sign, so if this one's positive, then this one's positive. So this problem now becomes 1 over x plus 7 plus 5 over x plus 6 equals negative 1 over x plus 6, x plus 7. Step 2, figure out our LCM of all our denominators and multiply everything by it. I'll start with my first factor, the x plus 7. I'm looking for the greatest number of x plus 7s in a single denominator. There's 1 here, none here, 1 here. So the greatest number of x plus 7s in a single denominator is 1. Now I go to my next factor, the x plus 6, and I'm looking for the greatest number of x plus 6s in a single denominator. There's none here, 1 here, 1 here. So the greatest number of x plus 6s in a single denominator is 1. So that's our LCM, and that's what I'll multiply everything by. So I'll multiply it times my first fraction, the 1 over x plus 7. I'll multiply it by my second fraction, the 5 over x plus 6. And I'll multiply it times the fraction on the right side, the negative 1 over x plus 6, x plus 7. Now let's do some canceling. This x plus 7 cancels that x plus 7. This x plus 6 cancels that x plus 6. This x plus 7 cancels that x plus 7. This x plus 6 cancels with this x plus 6. So we're left with 1 times x plus 6 plus 5 times x plus 7 is equal to negative 1. Well, 1 doesn't do anything here, so that's just x plus 6. 5 times x is 5x. 5 times 7 is 35. The distributive property equals negative 1. Always combine together like terms at any step. X plus 5x is 6x. Combine together numbers. 6 plus 35 gives us 41. Equals negative 1. Okay. That was step 2. Step 3. Solve for x. Well, this time we have a linear equation. We don't have a second power. So our linear equation, first step, get rid of parentheses, don't have any. Second step, get rid of fractions, don't have any. Third step, get everything with an x on one side, numbers on the other. So I'll take negative 41, or the 41 move to the right side. When you take anything across your equals, it changes signs. So the positive 41 becomes a negative 41. At any step, combine together numbers. Negative 1, negative 41 is negative 42. Our last step in solving linear equations is divide both sides by a number in front of your x, which is a 6. Those 6's are going to cancel. And we got x is equal to -7. Okay. Step 4 of the solving rational equations is plug that back in the original problem. Make sure you don't have a 0 in the denominator. Well, if I put -7 right here, -7 plus 7 gives us 0. So we got a 0 in the denominator. We can't have a denominator equaling 0. So this we cross out. That's not one of our solutions. And since there's no other answers, then by default it's no solution. There's no answer.